I'm going to go into Bacolod City to immigration, and I'm going to say, look, I haven't paid me, hello, I ain't got an appointment, so to speak. I need a little bit of advice. Look, I cannot pay my immigration. I haven't paid it for over 1 year, so I owe quite a lot of money. I think it's 60 English pounds. I think it's 60 English pounds every month. So you can imagine I ain't paid it for over a year. Right, so, trying to explain what's happened, and we all make mistakes. So, you fools that keep coming on, go and watch the videos, watch the previous videos, and you really do waste people's time. Because, I do actually know a lot of you guys, you bashers and haters, I actually know you've never made one mistake in your life and you plan everything. In other words, you're a coward, right? You've never done anything, but you're the first person to actually, criticise other people. Criticism's okay, but when it comes in a bad way, and I've made quite a lot of mistakes in life. I'm not perfect, I've made mistakes in life, but I can brunt it. I can brunt the weather. And like I said, so basically that's basically it. I think that's what I would do differently. And like I've said, and I will repeat it, that's why I can live in the Philippines, because I'm a tough cookie. And like I said, I'll repeat it, it's no fun being poor, okay? Now, being poor for anyone, not just me, anyone, it's very, very bad. And one day I will become an influencer on YouTube, and I'll be climbing that ladder, and I'll be working in England too. So, money won't be such a big problem. One day it won't be such a big problem. So, but as it is now, can't work in the Philippines, don't have any jobs in the Philippines. It's very, very hard in the Philippines, okay? Limited to a cup of coffee a day, drinking water, no vegetables. All I've got is rice, might be rice, one egg, rice, fish. So my diet's not fantastic. That's what I want to do, get back to England, buy a mountain bike, start mountain biking, get myself back to good fitness and build up. I want to build up quite a lot, so back to training, back to doing what I love to do actually. And blogging. I can travel around. I can actually travel around England. But like I said, guys, now to the guy that actually said, hi, hello, I subscribe to your channel. How can a guy like you, if I understood it correctly, live in the Philippines? If I've understood your comment correctly, well, I suppose it will be the same when I get back to England. I'm turning around because I don't see any light on this camera. Now I can see a bit of light. This camera's not good, and it will conk out sooner or later. So that's basically it, When I get back to England, there's going to be big problems in England. They're going to have problems in England, nowhere to live. And I suppose I'll get all that again. Well, where will you live when you get to England? How will you get the money? Just the same, negative people. Well, I'll work. Right, I'll be YouTubing and I'll work. So I'll build the money up, okay? And like I said, thanks for the great comments, guys. And to you guys that do give the comments, that do give the support, thank you a lot. Gloria, God bless. Lee, God bless. And Richard, God bless. I hope you're fine and taking care, everyone. Now, these are people that do help support me and have helped supported me in the past. Like I said, I hope everyone's fine. So basically that's it. What will I do when I get back to England? Well, I don't know. Where will I land when I get back to England? No idea. So I have to try and get in touch with British Consulate. Nice British Consulate say, no, we can't help you. Very, very hard to get in touch with British Consulate, guys. And there's so many lines. What are you looking for? Do you need a new passport? Have you been raped in the Philippines? Are you Is your case a sex case? Have you been murdered? You know, has someone been murdered? Have you been mugged? You know, there's so many things. And when you're trying to look for, you know, well, basically, I've run out of money here in the Philippines. You know, and like I said, pointless going, well, you should have done this, you should have done that. So should you. You look in the mirror and you follow what you actually try to preach to others. I know what I should have done, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm a positive person. I move forward. I don't look back. You know I should have actually gone home when I had the money. Should have gone back to England, sorry. Not home, I should have gone back to England. Well, don't you think I know that? So it's pointless making comments like, well, you should have gone back to England when you had money, and all those guys that are here, expats in the Philippines, you know, you just talk absolutely rubbish, actually. Like I said, quite negative people. And really, like I said, I know what type of person that's making the chat anyway. Because if you're a negative person online, you're probably a negative person offline. Like I said, you guys never made any mistakes, did you? I'm sure you never made a mistake. And all rest on it, but I'm not going to waste any more time on you. So basically that's it. Get back to England. Very hard to get back to England, and the worst thing I'm actually going to have to do is go into Bacolod City, go to the immigration and say, hi, hello, you know, well, what it is, I haven't paid my immigration for over a year, and you know, I do apologise, so to speak. And that's a sign of being a big man, not a weak man. So, you know, apologising. Reason you can't apologise is because you ain't got guts to apologise. It does take quite a big man to apologise, so to speak. So, you know, that's it. And then they'll probably, I don't know, they might say, well, now you're here illegally, we'll have to arrest you. So maybe they'll arrest me. And maybe they'll put me in prison. Who knows? Am I bothered? I don't care. Believe me, I don't care. I've been in bad places before. Right, now, I know it's not going to be any fun here in the Philippines, in a Philippine prison. Then maybe this is the worst case scenario. So this is just the worst case that could happen. So they could say, well, you have to go to prison, you know, you're here illegally. Then maybe the British consulate comes along and takes me back to England, you know, but I do have faith in the Philippines. Or maybe I just go to Bacolod and they'll say, well, you know, I'm sorry, but I know I should have paid me immigration and I should have actually flown back to England when I had the money. You know, I do apologise, but I made a big mistake, I know that. Reason I actually didn't come and contact you before is because I've been trying to sell my motorbike. I've been trying to sell my house, right, so house for sale, and I thought I'd actually have sold my house before now. Then I could have paid my immigration and I could have bought my ticket, and my passport's run out. I could have paid my passport and then I could have got back to England, you know. So I do apologise, I made a mistake, I'm not perfect, you know. And yeah, I have got that ability to look forward to next year and year after that, but we all make mistakes, simple as that. So then, you know, tell her I can't pay the immigration, and then, you know, she might just go, well, where are you, give me address, and she might go, look, you'll have to get in touch with British consulate, you know, because you're now illegal here in the Philippines. That is a big no. That is very bad, because I actually chatted to someone and she said, sir, that is very bad. You're in a bad situation now. So this is what the lady said to me. She said, you're in a very bad situation now because you haven't paid your visa. Your visa's basically run out. So you're in a bad situation. I said, I know, but you know, am I worried about it? No. Pointless worrying. Don't understand why you would worry. I don't worry, I can still sleep at night. And basically that's that. So I'm in a bad situation here in the Philippines, and there's not a lot I can do about it, to be honest. You know, made a mistake, didn't mean to make the mistake. and I actually thought, I'm not going to keep going into it. I thought I'd be monetised and I could pay off my monetisation. Pointless, it's pointless sending a message going, you can't rely off your YouTube. I think I've learnt that, guys. I think we know, you know. I think I've made enough videos and we know. So that's basically it. You know, I can actually live anywhere in the world. When I get back to England, God knows when I get back to England. I've got problems in England. I will have problems before I hit it. I've got problems when I get back to England. No one I'm really worried about. I'll sort that problem out. You know, like I said, if it erases, I'll sort it out. But I've got problems like nowhere to live in England, no money in England. But I'm better off in England, okay. I'm better off in England. And a lot of you guys, a good few of you guys know this. And you've made the good comments. Now, if you want to make a bad comment, make one. You know, it's up to you. It's your time. But like I said, I probably know. You know, we know. Go back and watch the videos, like I said. If you want to know a little bit about me, more about me, go back into the videos before I actually came into the Philippines. That'll tell you just a little bit about the situation. One of the reasons I left England, but why I actually did leave England, to be honest, guys, I wanted a better lifestyle. Maybe meet someone here, maybe build a house, which I've done, maybe get married and etc. So I just wanted a better lifestyle. And I got another comment, well, I'm sorry, you know, it didn't work out there in Philippines. And why are you sorry? Because I actually know the guy that made the comment. I don't know if he'll watch this video, but, you know, why are you sorry? You know, why are you sorry? And I'm not going to say no more than that, right? You still know I'm not very happy about what happened, okay? And like I said, so, you know, I've rattled on for long enough. That's it, guys, you know. Not very good here in the Philippines for me at this moment. You know, little food, a cup of coffee a day. We can only travel into Murcia, you know, day on, day off. We don't go to a cafe. We got invited to a cafe, I think it was last week, and we had a lovely cup of coffee. So thank you to the lady and the gentleman that, you know, bought me a cup of coffee before that. Thank you very much. You know, quite nice, friendly people that'll actually invite you. But when you've got no money here in the Philippines, people won't invite you anywhere. You know, I'm not even going to go into it, work it out. So I'm going to say I'll have a walk through this wood, but they've chopped a lot of trees down. So that's my plan. Worst case, I'm just going to have to. I'm just going to have to go into back holiday and say, look, I can't pay my immigration. You know, I do apologise, but you know, I can't pay it. What can you suggest? And it'll be one or two things. I'll either get arrested, go to prison, and then British consulate will actually get notified, and maybe I'll be on my way to England. So what? Who cares? So I don't actually care. You know, if I can actually do I can actually do the worst things, and you don't have much choice anyway. So I'm not really bothered what happens. But you know, then the lady might say, well, I am actually sorry, sir, but you're here illegally, and now, you know, you just have to go and get in touch with the British consulate. No, I don't have family who will help, so forget family that'll help. No, don't have it. So, you know, you'll just have to get in touch with the British consulate, and that's what I'll have to do. Like I said, I've got faith in the Philippines. Lot of nice people here in the Philippines, right? So there's a lot of nice people here in the Philippines. So, you know, simple as that really. It's quiet now. It's very quiet here in the province. Everyone's gone to a cockfight. So they've gone to a cockfight. There's no music. It's nice and quiet. So big problem now. I've got a puncture It's about 1,600 up for a genuine Yamaha tyre, or for a tyre to fit my bike. It's a rare tyre. The guy told us at the bike shop, it's a rare tyre. It's a genuine Yamaha. It's a genuine Yamaha part. It's a rare tyre and it's expensive. And it would be, because it's a branded bike. It's not a cheap import, not a Chinese crap, right? So the motorbike now has got a flat tyre. You know, getting to Mercia and back, going to be a big problem. Now I bought an inner tube, thank the Lord. So I bought an inner tube. Now the tyre on the bike, it's all cracked and it's split. So we don't have any choice. We have to get someone to put the inner tube in, and hopefully the tyre will actually still keep running. And that's why we keep getting punctures, as a few of you guys, bikers, will know. You just keep getting punctures because the tyre split and it's a weak tyre, and we can't, you know, we ain't got money to replace that tyre. So like I said, this phone's got terrible now. I can just see my finger moving. So that's basically it. I've rattled on for quite a long time. We're on a Sunday. Like I said, it was 5 to 3. It's probably about 3:30 now. So I'm actually going to try and get someone to fix, well, not to fix, to put this inner tube in the bike. And once the inner tube's in the bike, hopefully we can run to Mercia and back. Like I said, we went to Mercia on Saturday, and coming back, I got 4 miles down the road. When I got to the cafe, actually, in Mercia, we did a bit of shopping, and we stopped outside the cafe to park the bike, to do a little bit of shopping in the market. What happened was, I got a puncture, like I said, and it's a big blow, you know. We need that bike. We need to get to Mercia. And that's one of the big mistakes where I said to you guys, if you come into the Philippines, there's a lot to learn. You'll watch videos, you won't learn it all, but learn off some of the things I did. You know, if you watch the videos, learn and plan ahead. Leave some money in a different account. Get a bank account. If you're here in the Philippines, you're in trouble. Put money in that bank account before you ever come to the Philippines. Now you're in the Philippines, you're in trouble. You've got your backup. You can go back to your country and work. So, you know, but we don't plan out. Oh, this guy never plans anything. This guy just come to the Philippines without any money. You know, so some of you people are really stupid, it has to be said. Yeah, we know I'm stupid, but some of you are really stupid. Well, that guy came to the Philippines. He came to the Philippines without any money. Guys, I've been here 3 years. I were here about 1.5 years, and I run out of money. And I, you know, that's as simple as that, run out of money. And I made a mistake. So, you know, that's the way it goes. Right, I'm going to get this guy on this Carabao. So I'll add this guy on this video. So that's it, rattled on. Yeah, you do get a little bit sick and tired. And I do actually keep busy. So how I keep busy, I'm always gardening, and I walk around, and you know, if I've got 5 pesos, 2 pesos, you know, maybe once or twice a week I can get on peso Wi-Fi. So, you know, can't upload videos on peso Wi-Fi, only short videos. So that's basically it. I'll let this guy get past. So that's basically it. I can easily survive in the Philippines when I get back to England. Now, this is interesting because I've actually just get this Carabao. So that's your Carabao. And actually trained. Oh, you've got the Carabao. So that's Sunday. Right. No. You know, I'm not that type of person that gives in, right? I never ever give in. I will keep trying and trying and trying. I never give in, right? I'm not that type of person. Too easy to give in. Now, I see videos, foreigner living on the streets. There's no way I'm going to live on the street. Right. I didn't have an house. I'm on my own. My girlfriend's left because I've got no money, etc, whatever happened. So now I'm on the streets of Bacolod. This is just, you know, a different story. Now, if I was on the streets of Bacolod, right, I would not be there for year after year after year. And if someone came up to me, like they do to a lot of you homeless guys, and asked to help you, YouTubers, you know, you've got YouTubers, nice people, they come to help you guys. Oh no, you want to stop here on the streets of the Philippines. No, that's just not good for me at all. So for me to live on the streets of the Philippines, I wouldn't be on the streets of the Philippines very long if I had to, okay. You know, I would actually get off the street. And there's quite a few ways to do it, as I've just mentioned, you know. But there's no way I would give in and go and live on a street and end up dying or a bad death, or going to a church every morning for, you know, food, homeless food. There's no way I'd do that. I've got things I want to do in life. I want to go back to England. I want to travel England. I want to go to Thailand. You know, will I come back to the Philippines? I might be blacklisted. I'll probably come back to the Philippines. I have to come back to the Philippines sooner or later. If I can't come back to the Philippines, I can actually send the money and my daughter can come to England, okay? So I'll be able to do that. But you've got me drift. There's no way, if I was in the situation where I'd got no house, no money, there's no way. Yeah, it's possible I could be on the street for a week or two. After that, I would basically do what I have to do. And if it came to it, I'd actually jump on a boat and I'd sail across to China. You've got me drift. There's no way. I'm a strong person. I will not give in. And there's a lot of people, that's foreigners, that's supposed to be living on the streets, and they can actually go home. There's people that will help them guys to go home, to go back to the country, but they go, no, I don't want to go back to my country. Well, to be honest, you should actually be going back if somebody's going to help you. You know, you should really be going back, but it's your choice. I will not give in. I won't do that. Right, happy Sunday. So now I've got the problem of trying to get my back tyre fixed, and that's a big problem now, getting back to Mercia, because we need to go today to get some food. Because we had a flat tyre, we rushed when we were in Mercia. We only got a chance to buy a bit of rice and some bananas, I think a little bunch of bananas. That's all we got time, and we had to rush. We had to rush back to Mercia. Like I said, got on the main road before I pulled onto this Provence road. So before I pulled onto this Provence road, which is a kilometre to the main road, okay, little over a kilometre to the main road. Before I actually got onto this main road, that's what actually happened. It went flat, and I rode the bike all the way to the house with a flat tyre. So hopefully the tyre's not really hammered now and split more. Because if it's split more, we don't have the money to buy the tyre. And just a big problem. Frustrations, like I've said before in my previous videos. Frustrations here in the Philippines. Right, so that's it. I'm back at the house. That's it, guys, back at the house. You know, these are our papayas. Planted that from a seed. So I planted all these papayas from seeds, all these plants from seeds or cuttings. That's one of my papayas. That's another one. So that's some more, look. So you've got me drift, and that's the house. And the house is for sale, and I can hear music. So take care, God bless. Let me show you before we go. So that's a big problem now. Flat tyre, see, flat as a pancake. So that's it. And the tyre, so this tyre now, it's actually split in a lot of places. So it's split in a lot of places, so just needs a new tyre. But it would be, that's the mileage. If you can see the mileage. Right, I can hear music, I'll try and talk over it. Take care, God bless, that's how we can live here in the Philippines. Very, very hard and very poorly at the moment. So, being poor in the Philippines, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Hopefully I can get back to England. Have a great day here in Consilian.